What's good, everybody? AB Media 83 here, and today it's the birthday stream. So, if you're so inclined, hit the Cash App and support the show. Cash App is pinned to the top, and it is also on the screen directly. So, yep, today's my birthday. Yep, just turned 41. 41 years of age, and still keeping it moving as far as that's concerned. Hope everybody's having a good day today. I know I have. Uh, had some turkey today with some pot of collard greens, macaroni and cheese, dressed it in cabbage. But it's been a pretty fun day so far. Shout out to Adrian. Shout out to Titan. Shout out to Gabriel. But if anybody wants to come up to celebrate the birthday, you can do so now. Let's see, paste. There we go. But yeah, I've had a pretty good birthday so far. As far as the news go, Trump won New Hampshire. That should be a surprise to anybody. And some interesting poll data came out with Trump winning New Hampshire. It turns out most of the people that voted for Nikki Haley were Democrats. But that's due to New Hampshire's primary structure. And that happens to be due to New Hampshire's primary structure, where either party can vote in each other's primary. So that was pretty interesting. But once again, I hope everybody's doing all right tonight. It's my birthday stream. Um, Today's my birthday. Born 41 years ago. In Indianapolis, Indiana. But in other news, Biden was caught on camera mumbling. Fannie Willis' reputation ain't got no better, and but what else is new? Let's have a little fun here. Give me a second. Play my latest short. Ow, shit. All right, let's see here. Here we go.
All I see now is the Democrats whining about Trump's comeback. One of the reasons he's soaring back is because there's such a perceived weakness in Biden. Biden's approval ratings are shocking. Shocking, right? Yeah. No incumbent president, I think, has ever been re-elected with these approval numbers. Most people in America think the country's going the wrong way. Most of them are feeling economic hardships. And they think back to Trump and they think, for all the garbage that comes out of his mouth, they look at the way he handled the economy until the pandemic, and they think, actually, we were better off under Trump. They look at his foreign policy and they think, actually, we didn't start poking our nose in all over the place with wars here, left, right, and center. And they like that. Most Americans I've spoken to, they think he took immigration a lot more seriously.
Everything you're saying is absolutely right, and the polls show it. What happened in Iowa shows it. You're preaching to the choir.
So when you say to me, Charlemagne, just to pull you up, when you say to me, I don't think you believe a word of what you're saying. All I'm doing is presenting facts, right?
Yeah, Charlemagne's a bootleg. Everybody knows that. What else is new? Yeah, let's play another one.
You think our enemies are Russia. You think our enemies are China, the Ukraine. You think our enemies are North Korea. All of these people have negotiated peace accords with us, every last one of them. We set the tone. Our enemies are inside of our borders. Our enemies are inside the city limits of Washington, D.C. Our enemies are inside the halls of Congress and the Senate and inside of the White House. Now our biggest enemy, unfortunately, is at the helm of the White House and thus this country. So stop thinking that the world, who all wants nothing more than to just be our friends, to be our allies and do business with us, stop thinking those are the enemies. The enemies are the ones that are dividing us so they can continue to try to divide the world amongst themselves.
Yep. Believe it. They trying to start a war. Now the Pentagon is alleging we're not trying to start a war in Yemen, but you keep bombing them. So what do you want us to think? Oh, but we're not starting a war. Look away, look away. Okay, whatever. But yeah, that's what's going on in the world today. But yep, 41 years ago, I was born in Methodist Hospital. Weighed about 7 pounds, and I'm here 41 years later. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the Cash App, and support the birthday boy. But yeah, oh, and other news, the brick lady turned herself in, amazingly. Hey, what's going on, neighbor?
Well, just be glad I'm not dressed like Marilyn Monroe for this. So I'm not going to sing your happy birthday. Forget
Oh gosh, no, we don't.
it.
No, I'm good. I don't need that right now.
Don't worry, I ain't going to do that. Besides, we don't need you doing the Dave Chappelle's version of it like, "Bitch, my family's here."
hmm
Happy 41, bro. Uh,
Yeah.
it's either I come on here or I just listen to Mr. Z, to bunk
hmm
another shit. This motherfucker is a hardworking Haitian more than Wyclef Jean.
Yeah. I hope we get. Yeah. He put the work in, man. I'll give it to him. 'Cause,
Think he get a break. I'm just
uh,
scared that at one of these days his lady's gonna take one of them red bottoms and just sharpen the heel. Next thing you know, a Florida man was found dead with a red bottom shoe stuck to his head.
now that's what I ain't worried about. I'm worried about.
Suspect. Now I'm just
I,
kidding.
No, I'm worried about when them heifers gonna give him a heart attack. Listen to all them crap them heifers be spewing out. That's what I'm worried about. Yeah, he does the work of the Lord. Listen to Fort Harriet and all them people.
I'm sure he does some kind of decompression. That's what the driving's for.
I bet, cause I couldn't do it.
You know, but then again, he's a lefty. This is his wheelhouse and everything. It is what
Yeah,
it is. How's your week been?
it's been good. I had a good dinner.
That's nice.
Turkey. Had some turkey breast. Got
Oh,
it nice,
cool.
got it nice and juicy too, not dry.
Huh?
Um, some collard greens, macaroni and cheese, and cabbage.
Ooh, all right. Collard greens.
And for dessert, I
Man, you
had.
gotta love them leafy greens, man. You gotta love them leafy greens.
Mm-hmm. And for
Good
dessert,
for
I
the
had some
digestion.
cheesecake and ice cream.
All right. Wait a minute. You're not a diabetic, are you?
Yep, but I cheat every now and then.
How do you maintain your blood sugar and such? Do you use a Dexcom or Omnipod and stuff such like that?
Yeah, I need to get another machine.
What, like a Dexcom?
No, we have what's the name of that brand? It's called something else over here.
Okay, because like there's this is Canadian chick I watched. She's a type 1 diabetic,
Yeah.
and she has these shorts where she just where she's like talking about things while you're watching her change her Dexcom and Omnipod.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Omnipod is what she uses to inject insulin to herself, so she doesn't have to use a syringe. Dexcoms helps her monitor her blood sugar, but she does have a poker and that little blood, what you call little strip thingy
Mm-hmm.
to check her blood sugar to make sure it's all accurate and such, and a PDM that connects
Yeah.
all both devices.
We got AccuCheck here. We got something else.
Okay,
AccuCheck's the main brand here.
okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Oh,
All
here's
right.
another. Here's another fun one.
Some of these men have STDs and they won't tell you. Some of these men are mad at.
Now, why don't you stop talking about yourself, bro? The scent is real strong with you.
The scent is strong in this one, Lord Vader.
Oh, here's one I did for the color purple. Happy New Year, everybody. I have no interest in watching the new Color Purple movie. I watched the last one, and I don't want to listen to that misandrous bullshit again. You don't like it? You can always go kick rock. And turns out I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the only one that didn't like it. Oh, and thanks BGS for the cash out. But yeah, I wasn't the only one that didn't like that movie because apparently it flopped, and they're trying to bring Taraji, and quite frankly, I don't think it was Taraji's fault. But
No, I mean she did make a big stink about about what happened.
hmm
Her getting cut, getting shorted. When it came to it and whatnot.
yeah,
But what about solutions? I remember just listening DJ Vlad's interview with both TK Kirkland, as well as the one we did with Michael J. White, and then breaking down
hmm
about how they, how men talk about this stuff and whatnot. And Michael J. White talked about a similar conversation he had back in the '90s regarding Angela Bassett. And
yeah.
Angela Bassett said when Michael J. White explained to her the business, she looked at us and said, I don't. Why do I have to work just as hard? Why do I have to work as hard? I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis doesn't have to go through this. Doesn't have to go through that shit. Why do I have to go through that shit? Not understanding,
Jamie Lee
as
Curtis
Paul
is
Mooney
white.
said. Jamie, as Paul Mooney would say, "Oh no, 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 no. Jamie Lee Curtis has the right complexion for the collection and protection, young lady. Angela, you have to
hmm
understand. Just like Jennifer Lewis, bipolar no has to understand. You're still a nigga in this business. And the way
Yeah,
to treat black people is the way it is. Hell, Michael J. White even mentioned how a producer said to him, "And you're just as talented as Tom Cruise. Unfortunately, you're black." Keyword, unfortunately, you're black.
Oh, here's one of my more petty shorts. Listen to this one.
Okay.
So, Florida State deserved to be in the playoffs, huh? Well, after the day, all I can say is Georgia, 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 Georgia. I couldn't help it. Georgia.
You couldn't put on sunglasses when you did that?
Georgia. I gotta get it. Georgia. Georgia.
Always on my mind. I mean, Florida State. Okay, all the things, but you should have topped it off with Ron Simmons going, damn.
Yeah, damn.
Because remember, he's an FSU alumnus.
Mm-hmm.
3-time football American. I mean, then again, out of Georgia, who do you got? Bill Goldberg.
Oh, Goldberg's out of Georgia. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Goldberg played for college at Georgia before he got drafted by the Falcons.
Interesting.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many WWE alumnus, play football in college. I mean, Roman Reigns went to Georgia Tech.
Roman played college. The Rock played college. Who else played college?
Do you know what schools they went to?
No, not offhand. I think Taker played basketball, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but he also played basketball. He also went to Europe mainly. Same thing with Kevin Nash, but Kevin Nash had played at the University of Tennessee for one season until he had a falling out with the coaches and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But Roman Reigns played college football at Georgia Tech. Goldberg, like I said, Georgia. What's his name? Titus O'Neil. He's a former Gator out of Florida. The Rock went to University of Miami Hurricanes. The Miz played basketball for University of Miami of Ohio.
Okay.
That's where Brian Pillman played college football at. If you want to talk about Bradshaw played for Adelaide Christian. That's down in Texas. What's his name? The lone wolf. What's his name? Baron Corbin. He played for Kansas State.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I have Madden NFL 12, and he's in the game itself.
Oh, okay.
For the Arizona Cardinals under his real name. At that time, he was over like 300 pounds and whatnot.
Oh, here's one of the fun ones. Here's another fun one.
Or not.
When it comes to 2-year-old Serenity, Alfonso, you are not.
Here comes the breakdancing. Here comes the dancing. Yes. If not, the fuck. I ain't that baby's dad. You know what?
That shit should be I'm telling you, that shit should be an Olympic sport. When they said when they announce you're not the father, to see them chicks, the way them chicks jump up and run to the back, that should be an Olympic sport right there.
Shit, I remember Bone Thugs and Harmony had a song called "Not My Baby" back in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good joint, funny as hell. But that wasn't funny. But it talked about some serious shit right there. Then they had another song about that follow-up called
"What's going on, Snowman?"
Hey, Snowman, what's going on? Snowman in the Morning is brought to you by... Actually, I can't do that ad. Not here. It's too late for that.
Oh.
It was the one that one of the first ones that Chris Bass did.
Yeah, other than having a good dinner, I think the NBA 2K found out I kind of suck at it now. So, oh well.
Is it 2K24?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just
I'm a little rusty. I gotta practice. I gotta practice a little bit more.
Yeah. Shit.
I don't. Now, for the record, I haven't spent any money yet. I don't even touch my career. That's a big
If
thing.
you're an achievement, or if you're an Xbox achievement hunter or a PlayStation trophy hunter, there's certain games you can't fuck with unless you get involved in the microtransactions and shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
I just created my own team and doing a 30 game season and best out of 3 series for the playoffs. So my own kind of
that's a good setting.
custom
That's a
league.
good setting.
Cause I ain't playing. Cause let's face it, I ain't playing 82 games. It's just not gonna happen.
Last time I did something like that, it was on an NBA Live game on PlayStation.
Hmm.
NBA Live 2003.
Now, I'll play through a full NFL season, but I won't play. But I ain't playing like that full of NBA season.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, the only time I played a 2K, the closest I ever did to a 2K was ESPN 2K 04. That was one with Allen Iverson on the cover.
Oh, yeah, okay, I remember that one.
ESPN 2K basketball.
Yeah,
Before 2K took over. This was like when it was still a Sega property. When Sega still owned the IP and such.
yeah.
Oh, hang on a second. Snowman in the Morning is brought to you by Bum Leg Orthopedics. The only reason Anthony Davis scored that winning shot to become a bubble champion. That's Bum Leg Orthopedics.
Oh my leg.
Snowman.
Oh my leg. Oh my leg. Oh my leg. Oh my brain. Oh my leg. Happy birthday, AB.
Hey, doing all right. I had a good dinner, so
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Hey,
good.
how was the game coverage, Snowman?
I will not cuss. I will not cuss. I will not cuss. I will not cuss.
what happened?
Let's just say an investment's going to be required now.
Oh.
Yeah. I had I was flowing good too. I had the rosters in front of me. It was LSU and South Carolina in women's hoops.
Okay.
Wait, South Carolina, isn't that what's her name? Dawn, what's her name?
Dawn Staley.
Dawn Staley's team? She's still coaching?
Oh hell yeah. She ain't in South Carolina. She's
in South Carolina.
She's got the number one team. They're in the third quarter, and LSU looking to spring the upset is up 5, 51-46.
Okay.
I hate all of these fucking paywalls, man. I hate all of these paywalls.
Oh, you gotta get a subscription or something to watch the rest.
Yep. For the games I want to do, the top 10 matchups, it's going to require a couple of subscriptions. But at this point in time, I'm like, screw it. I'll do what I can to get. I'll do what I can to get them. And if you don't mind, Al, I'll throw my cash up in the chat. If anybody wants to help, so I can really bring up women's basketball coverage to where it needs to be, because it's not. It's women's basketball is behind a paywall, and I'm talking about ESPN.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Y'all get the idea?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, here's my folks. Here's my cash app. If you can help me and my family out, that would be totally appreciated. Because this is what I want. This is what I want to do. Every women's basketball game I have covered, even if I did the full game or not, has gotten at least 300 views. That's becoming a niche.
Yeah.
That's becoming a niche. Let me try. Yo.
Sorry to interrupt, but regarding women's sports in general and women's basketball, or women's soccer for that matter.
Yeah.
Is it wrong to say that this stuff, the support needs to be developed organically from the grassroots up?
Hell no, it's not wrong. I believed that for a while.
Because that's the problem, I think, is with
it's not the following and the support is not organic. It isn't.
Yeah.
It's bought.
It's bought, in some cases being foisted upon.
Yep.
I remember, like, you remember when the women's national team was having this big hoopla about the equal pay?
Mm-hmm.
that was just a smokescreen because
It is
the
3 years ago.
yeah, especially how it was how the women's league was kind of floundering and whatnot
Mm-hmm.
compared to the success of the MLS, and that's nothing compared to what's going on in Europe. I mean, the women's game in Europe is still overshadowed by the men's game, but
Yep.
they're trying to like develop it organically, trying to drum up support, gain more
They
support.
need to. Yeah, they need to do that. No, it is not wrong to say that. It is not wrong to say that because it's the truth.
Yeah.
This is what people in the 21st century.
I get 3 canned foods now. So what? I eat all kind of snacks.
Okay, yeah.
That's for what? I'm glad you told me you don't pay no bills and getting that absurd amount on food stamps. I'm glad you told me.
Yeah.
That reminds me, AB, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you remember? Now we've mentioned Brittany Renner on a couple of discussions and whatnot.
Dear God, why?
No, there's a reason for this. There's a reason for this. Trust me.
Okay.
Coach Prime, when he did his interview with Club Shay Shay, he mentioned how he brought Brittany Renner to talk to his players and such.
Uh-huh.
And he explained to them that the chicks that y'all probably, and Dion said, if I had Brittany Renner come talk to me when I was at FSU, I could have saved up. I would have been $15 million richer than I am right now.
Mhm.
She would have saved me millions of dollars. So he realized, bring a woman like this and explain the game to them, and realize that a lot you guys think you run a game on chicks. No, they run a game on y'all because you putting out that information on social media.
Hold on, wait a minute, Neighbor. Let me play this.
Sorry.
And she let somebody else make her macaroni. And it's fucking chitlins in her macaroni.
You heard that right.
Let me hear it again. I want to be sure I heard that.
You heard it right.
And she let somebody else make her macaroni. And it's fucking chitlins in her macaroni.
Oh God.
Chitlins.
Oh God. Oh brother.
Really, black folk? This is what we doing now?
Chitlins and macaroni.
His auntie need to say, baby, no baby, no baby. You can't cook next year for Thanksgiving, baby. No, baby.
They put.
That's what his auntie need to say. No, baby. You can't cook next year for Thanksgiving. You're on the list with the white folks, baby. You can't cook. You can't come here and cook. You're not invited to cook for the cookout, baby. No, baby. That's what this was a Thanksgiving violation.
Traveling violation. Okay, I've got to play it.
What in the all types of blue hell?
I had to.
Right. Anyway.
And once again for that combination.
What in the all types of blue hell?
And
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Now, as far as my dinner day, this is pretty much sums it up in a nutshell.
All right.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, pork, dog.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, pork, dog, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken. Beans, greens, potatoes, lamb.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
I love it.
That reminds me. Y'all remember the Hamiltons?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They had I remember when they were like inside a cruise ship, and they was just with they were just, I guess they were about to depart or no, try to dock or something like that. And Casey Haley was with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they started singing a song with one of them started singing a song saying he wanted clean chitlins and rice. Chitlins and rice is the song. And out of nowhere, so a chef had had a couple of Tupperwares with white rice and everything. Somebody was like, he got the rice, he got the rice. But but they were saying like clean chitlins, clean. I want some chitlins and rice, and one that chitlins are clean,
I'm there, Goofy Donald. Goofy's a freaking coward. What's up, Flipper?
That hurt. That hurt.
Nah, something wrong with that dude, man. Because that's literally all his TikToks. So they'll get an argument. Somebody get their ass whooped like that. Man, that's all. Somebody get his ass whooped.
This is not happy with that. That is mean. That's so mean. Kirk Griffith's a coward. That's wrong. No way.
Sometimes when I stress out, I start talking like Stitch as a defense mechanism. It really disarms a lot of people.
Oh, this is Scooby Doo one. I forgot about this one.
Uh-oh.
I think we better split up, gang. Daphne and I
hell no. You're just trying to Daphne again.
No, I'm not. Velma, shut your frumpy ass up.
Okay, if we split up, I'm going with you then.
No, your musky ass is not.
Oh, you can't throw nobody else on the team then?
God.
What's that bullshit?
Ain't nobody about to throw you no while you out here smelling like a hot NBA locker room during double overtime in the 6th game. You've been wearing that since September 1969.
Fuck you, Fred.
Wish you musky mushroom goblin bitch.
Wow.
That is just wrong. But then again, if you think
wrong and it's right at the same time.
And if I thought it was messing
though.
with the Mindy Kaling thing with Velma.
Oh,
He can't talk about her being musky when we've been wearing that same damn ascot for the same amount of time. I mean, I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, gracious.
And they made Shaggy a black dude. That's insulting.
If you actually, we all adults here, so if you actually Google Scooby Doo porn, there are actually more things of Velma than there are of Daphne.
Of course.
That's true.
Of course.
Shit, I remember. Was it year before last? Like on my 40th birthday, one of the things I did was like, I went to the county PD.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't have a case on it like that. That's where you got to go to get your passports and IDs renewed and shit.
Right.
Right. And like I said, I got, I'm full black, but I'm part white, unfortunately. I got vitiligo, folks. So I had to renew my passport photo because, I was getting, whiter.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to explain that to a white person is hard. But when I was there, it's like, but while I was there, I remember I met this one woman. She, real nice young lady, but she had to be in her like late 20s, and she kind of looked like Velma.
Oh.
Her hair was a lot longer. I told her that. You ever watch Scooby Doo and such? I said, yeah. I said, yeah. And it was just before Halloween. I said, you ever thought about going as Velma? She said, actually, I'm thinking about going out this year. I was like, Jinkies. Jinkies.
Oh, here's another thing you're telling me.
I just think about him.
Jinkies.
There's no way that I'm going to date a man that makes under $200K a year.
What?
I'm not trying to say it.
Just a moment. What?
Why would I want to struggle with a man? If
What?
you're not making $200K, you can't date me.
Okay,
You
thank
can't
you.
date me.
Where is this and where can I watch it? Because I got to see this myself. Where is this?
It's called Thanks for Telling Me Next. It's about 2 months old.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Since I played
All I
that,
can say,
I got to find
Okay.
another one with that the even crazier heifer. Talking about she wanted
You
2
mean the
mil
one
a
that
month.
said $2 million a month?
Yeah.
That one I remember. 2 mil a
You know she was ratchet.
2
Little
mil,
girl, tiny thing, ratchet.
and she doesn't look all that good either.
No, because
And
you're
what she
asking
said,
it because, like,
what
remember,
did she say? I had good coochie and I cooked
cook
and I
sometimes.
cook
was like, what?
sometimes,
sometimes. No, thank
and
you.
sometimes she
Oh,
cooks.
here it is.
I mean,
How much a guy got to make to do it?
2 million.
Huh? 2 mil.
I'm a
Oh, and what you bring to the table?
good coochie. And I cook sometimes.
Lord.
see that right? Sometimes.
Yeah.
820,
Yeah,
820 for the game, and 9th rated LSU leads top ranked South Carolina 57-52.
Hey, when's
oh man,
the next playoff game for the NFL?
Sunday, conference championships.
Okay, yeah, for both. Okay, that's cool.
I'm doing both of them.
I believe it's the Lions and 49ers, and it's the Chiefs and the Ravens, right?
Yep, Chiefs and Ravens lead it off at 3, and then Lions and 49ers finish off the night.
wait a minute. The Ravens and Chiefs? Where is that? Is that in Baltimore or in Kansas City?
It's in Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Oh, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard.
gonna be a heavyweight. It's going to be a heavyweight fight. Both of them are going to be a heavyweight fight. But I think
heavy hitters.
I think San Francisco is going to pull away late, like midway through the fourth quarter. They're going to pull away late because the Lions are not fucking around. But I think they're going to.
Let me ask you, Snowman. Do you think the Bills have the same curse the Chiefs had with us?
I'm sorry, what?
You think the Bills have the same curse that we had with that the Chiefs had with us a few years back?
Yes. Yes. The Bills are done. I said this earlier in the week on the morning show. After what happened Sunday, this Bills team is finished.
Oh, you think they're gonna trade the team off and stuff?
It's not just the trades, it's just mentally and emotionally they are done. They are done.
Josh Allen ain't the guy, especially considering he relies too much on his athleticism.
See, they rely on Josh Allen entirely too much. Josh Allen can only do so much. Okay? He can only do so much. And what makes it worse, they continue to rely on him instead of using Devin Singletary.
Oh wow.
That's a running back?
Not Devin Singletary. James Cook.
That's their running back, huh?
That's their workhorse.
That's their main running back. Okay, because right there, because that's the point I'm talking about. Because you remember the Bills team of the early '90s. They had Thurman Thomas in the back.
Thurman Thomas.
And then for receivers they had Andre Reed and Don Beebe.
James Lofton.
Don't forget on the defensive end, you got guys like Bruce Smith on the defensive line.
Cornelius
Bennett. Smith was a menace.
Bruce Smith didn't play. Okay.
Here's another fun one.
Have you ever heard an Asian woman screaming out, "I'm an independent woman, I don't need a..." No, because she's saying it in Mandarin. Have you ever heard her say she's independent and she don't need her man? That's what I said. Black women are the only people that celebrate not having a man. So here's a word to y'all independent women. First and foremost, you got to understand the definition of independent. Independent means that you are celebrating the fact that there is nobody with you. Black women, you are celebrating the fact that you don't got that you don't have a man, that you don't have a father.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Some kind of male influence in your life. You're celebrating being
Amen.
That's why we don't like our independent. I want a hoe that celebrate me not being there. Then you get mad at us for not being there and call us deadbeat. Oh.
Amen.
Amen.
Tell him, man.
Amen. Let the church say amen. Let the church say amen.
Amen. Can I get an amen? Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't do that. That's
yeah.
sacrilege on my part.
Well, shucks, y'all not gonna be able to hear it.
Yeah.
Let me see if I got it. Because something Titan blooded, Debo returned to practice today. He was limited, but he did return. He did return to practice.
Wait, what's wrong exactly with Debo?
Shoulder.
Was it a shoulder injury? Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't. Nothing's broken. He doesn't have a hairline fracture. He just took a hard hit, on his shoulder.
You know, I just took a knock. Okay.
Yeah, he should go. He said he's 50-50, but if I know Debo, he's gonna go. He's gonna give it a go on Sunday.
He's gonna play hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because football players like they play hurt oftentimes. You don't go into a game.
And if they win, they get 2 weeks off before the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Will that be enough time to recover? Because remember, prime example of somebody who played hurt, especially throughout the playoffs, would be like Ray Lewis. Because remember, he tore his tricep and had to wear a brace.
Yep, off before Super Bowl 47.
And throughout the entire season, but before Super Bowl 37, he had to tie his arm up to the ceiling so he can get some sleep.
Yeah,
to keep that arm,
keep it loose.
Nagging, but keep it loose.
Mm-hmm.
Because that tricep was just fucked up, and he played with that.
He played through it. I love it.
Or Paul Pierce. Pierce in the 08-09 in the playoffs. Remember? Mm-hmm. Bad knee and all. He said, hey, even with a bad knee, he said, the only letters I care about is MVP, not MRI. That's the only those are the three initials I want next to my name. That's MVP, not MRI. Mm-hmm. And he got the MVP.
Oh, here's a good one.
Okay.
Unpopular opinion coming in hot.
Oh no.
When we look at men today and we wonder why they are so sassy, why are these men acting the way that they're acting? Why are there no real men? It's us. It's the mamas. I said what I said. It's the mamas. It's these single mamas that are raising their boys to be soft. It is the mama's fault that are raising their boys to never try, never fall. Don't climb them trees. I don't want you hurt. Don't be out there fighting. I don't want you hurt.
Shucks, I was climbing trees anyway.
You expect them to just magically become men who know how to protect.
Woman, I played baseball.
Yep. And she's right. It's the mama.
She is right.
Boys be soft, and now you wonder why ain't no good men around. Perhaps you should look in the mirror. It's your own fault. Don't look at us.
How many parents are willing to put their kids into combat?
Not many, but just to give a little context, she's a single mother. But to her now, wait a minute. To her credit, she's engaged right now. She's got a man in her life.
Is that man the father of her children?
No.
What about the father of the children?
She didn't work. It didn't work out.
Or fathers of the children.
That happens sometimes.
Hey guys, we got a good one in Baton Rouge. South Carolina has come all the way back from 11 down, and they have the lead with less than 6 to go.
What's the score?
63-61 Gamecocks. Change that. 63 all. This is the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted to do, but that damn paywall, man.
Let it go. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
It pissed me off.
I get it. You know what? I know a lot of places, this paywall shit has become a big problem. This is why
people
like over here in Europe, when it comes to soccer games and such, you got to get like a subscription to watch certain games live if you want to watch them at home, like a certain kind of subscription package.
Yeah.
A sports instead of the base package from certain streaming services, you got to get the sports package and such. So much so that some places they have to resort to illegal streams to do that because of the prices being too high. No, I'm not telling you to do that. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But they're trying to address that because, especially like with soccer and stuff, you want people to watch these games. You got to provide them a more affordable package.
Mm-hmm.
And some people can't go to sports bars. I remember like the last couple of years they couldn't go to sports bars because of COVID restrictions.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which
you think
brought the subscription services through the roof.
Yeah.
But now that they've made their money back from COVID, now the prices are through the roof.
This is why I'm glad when
that most
this
of
is
the
why
that most of them made. I'm sorry. The one-time offer that most of them made was just for the COVID run.
Mm-hmm.
Notice at the halfway mark of 2021, all those prices were jacked up. All those prices got jacked up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I discovered Fubo TV, and they're a bunch of crooks.
Who?
Yeah.
Fubo TV. Fubo TV is a bunch of crooks, man. They offer, and I'm in the process of cleaning out all my subscriptions. I should have all that done and managed by the weekend, but Fubo TV is a bunch of crooks. They offer you a 7-day trial, and they put nothing else behind it.
Yeah, I remember that. That's how Netflix got.
I don't know if I should play this one. I'm just gonna tell you now. So, trigger warning. Trigger warning. Trigger warning.
I'm putting together a petition for the Supreme Court to overturn Loving versus Virginia 1967. I'm putting together a petition for the United States Supreme Court to overturn its 1967 Loving versus Virginia decision that outlawed all bans on interracial marriage. I want the Supreme Court to reconsider their decision in Loving versus Virginia. I want it overturned. I want it to be illegal again for Black men to marry Snow Bunny.
Hey, divestors, you do realize if he does that, it'll make it illegal for you to marry Zeddy, right? You do know it'll make it illegal for you to marry Zeddy too, right?
First of all, let's not forget these heifers are called heifers for a reason because, as the old adage goes, why buy the cow when the milk is for free? Secondly, as far as numbnuts goes, with that, I'm calling them numbnuts. As far as numbnuts goes,
he is numbnuts, man.
Yeah, as far as numbnuts goes, if he was to go with that petition to the Supreme Court, a certain Black man would step off the bench and look at him and say, "Nigga, have you lost your mind?" Especially considering he married to a white woman.
No! Don't forget. Ketanji's married to a white man. Oops.
I got a question.
Oh yeah, Ketanji Brown. But what's her last name?
Hey, I got a question for you, man. Why would that trigger me? I'm fucking happy.
As Bernie would say, you happier than with a bag of you know what?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't triggering me. I'm sitting there laughing at this ish. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Shit, I remember.
Oh, and other news. You heard that brick lady got arrested.
Who?
The brick lady got arrested.
Good. Finally.
Yeah, they caught her.
Good.
Where? Was it inside Texas?
I guess she turned herself in. I saw a mugshot.
She turned herself in.
She turned herself.
Did you really want to look at that mugshot?
Not really.
Bro, that's mom.
Low hanging fruit. I had to take it.
Nah, it's cool.
It's cool. Anytime you're as ugly as Brittany Cooper, that's low hanging fruit.
That's low hanging fruit. I had to take it. I had to take it.
If you haven't seen a picture of Brick Lady, this is clearly a 2. If you want to know what a 2 looks like, just look up the Brick Lady's mugshot.
Fortunately, she's Somali, so don't be looking at me.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I can.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that one live. Hey,
All right, let's see. I'm gonna look it up. Brick Lady Smoke Shot.
don't do it. You'll hurt your eyes.
Dude,
You'll
first of all, Snowman,
Yes,
would you
sir.
like to know what AB did to me last time I was on here? When you left?
Did he summon something?
Oh,
Yeah, he did summon me. He did do a summoning, and that didn't traumatize me. But I looked at it. As like, man, I looked at this. I looked at it at her photo, Uncle Foot's photo, and I thought,
oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
You did.
oh no, you didn't traumatize me. But the point I'm saying is, it didn't shock me. But the fucked up thing about that picture was, she made Screaming Hate. She made Screaming Hate's hairline look better. With how fucked up you thought his was messed up. Look how jacked up hers is.
Look.
Wait a minute. You put Stephen A. Smith in the middle of this conversation with the hair.
Well, there's a hairline. Well, with regards to hairlines, yeah.
Well, it's like I said, low hanging fruit, but you got to take it.
Mm-hmm. Now wait a minute. I'm sorry. I got to put that picture up for a minute because I got to point something out. Let's see.
South Carolina has the lead by 3 with
Nope,
2:28.
wrong hair for a linebacker with lipstick, but we'll talk about her later.
Oh!
I don't even want to know what AB said because I know it was foul. I know it was foul. I love it.
I ain't got foul yet, but
dear God, WTT.
I know butches that look way better than Lori Lightfoot. I'm sorry, that's a rough ass.
You ain't told me nothing twice. Living in
let me
Let
get back to this ball.
What in the vital blue fuck is that?
That is Simone Sanders, and believe it or not, she shaved her head bald. So she really does look like a linebacker with lipstick.
What the?
And
let me do Chris Bass's voice. In the all types of blue hell.
That is Simone Sanders. She is a Democrat. She's a linebacker with lipstick for Joe Biden. And actually, I'm not making that up. And actually, I'm not making that up. There's video of her tackling somebody for Joe Biden.
He's a linebacker with lipstick. This fool.
That's not even the fucked up part. Allegedly, she's married.
What?
Allegedly, she found herself to marry him.
Again.
I feel.
Wait. I got the perfect sound for that. She's I can't even say it. She's married.
Mm-hmm.
She found a simp to marry her. Am I hearing this correctly?
Allegedly, yeah.
Mr. Al Michaels.
He did what?
What's this woman's name again?
Simone Sanders. She's the one that came out and said black men's opinions don't matter.
And she's married.
Yep.
She's the one that said black men's opinions doesn't matter.
Yep.
And she's married.
Yep.
Oh, she's a heifer indeed.
Once again, Mr. Al Michaels.
He did what?
And
God damn!
Well, this is why that's happening.
He did what? Oh, somebody got his head knocked off.
Sorry.
That's why these young dudes are checking out. They either dating out or they're not dating at all.
You all know what my dad said to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll remember what I said that my dad said to me.
Yep.
What?
You have a very simple choice. Get out or get the hell out. And y'all know my response.
Mm-hmm.
I took option C. I got the fuck out.
Yep. Like, don't worry, I ain't got no video of that heifer. But this kind of warning right here will make you get the fuck out too.
Yeah.
Warning: listening to Cynthia G may cause
stress, anger, rage, high blood pressure, loss of brain cells. Viewer discretion is advised. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming already in progress.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at this Simone Sanders is woman rights. You know what comes to mind? It's like if Tyler the Creator was cast as a woman on the next Tyler Perry movie.
Actually, look up Magic Johnson's son.
I've seen him plenty of times. EJ Johnson. I ain't going there.
No.
She makes him look better. He looks better than her.
No comment. No homo. But yeah,
none here.
That's all you said.
I'm not. No, I don't have to say no homo. First of all, let's drop the no homo shit because first of all, we're saying things in context. Nobody. What? Somebody gonna question how we view this shit? I'm like, why are y'all so insecure about this shit about yourselves? That's why I never understood the whole no homo thing. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Because the guy said something. What, does that make me gay? Get the fuck out of here.
You know, people are so stupid when it comes to that phrase.
Mm-hmm.
People are so freaking dumb. They're dumb.
Ugh.
I'm going to be up a while tonight getting my archive situated.
I
took a nap. I took a nap this afternoon before I went out and fed my wife's rabbits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, rabbits. Okay.
Yeah. We got rabbits. We're like I said, we're making plans to get the fuck out and go west.
You guys are gonna suffer in Indiana. Hey, by the way, the place you guys are staying in, how welcoming is that community?
May I speak freely?
Please
do.
Not so much, unless I'm at a gas station or a public place. I stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
It's just about over in Baton Rouge, South Carolina, to escape. They lead 75-70 with 9 seconds left.
Okay, this is the time to dig deep and not make any mistakes.
And not foul.
This is where you got to stay focused, not lose concentration.
Raven Johnson made the first one. It's a 6 lead. This one will ice it. Raven Johnson has 13. All of the starters for both teams are in double digits. The second one is missed. And that's that. South Carolina remains undefeated. They are now 18-0. And they escape 76-70 with their win in Baton Rouge. South Carolina moves to 6-0 in the SEC, while the defending national champion LSU Tigers drop 6-2.
Tigresses. But I will say this.
I knew that would be a good game. I wanted it so bad. I wanted that one. I scheduled it. Everything. But that, y'all know how.
Here's what I'm gonna say, Brian.
Yes.
On the flip side, on the upside, let's see. Tonight, South Carolina is just gonna celebrate and everything, but I'm sure Dawn Staley, then tomorrow morning or next couple of days,
is gonna make
Dawn Staley and her coaching staff are going to be reviewing the tapes, and they're going to see where the team went wrong and where they need to improve.
Oh yeah, they're on a mission this year.
Because remember, this like you said, they escaped with the win, which means there were a couple of times they fell behind, and they dug deep and came back and took the lead.
They were down by as many as 11.
Down as many as 11. Come back and rally.
11. They trailed by 6 at the end of 1. 4 at the end of 2, and they were tied going into the fourth quarter. Actually, I take that back. LSU led by 4 going into the money period,
Mm-hmm.
And then South Carolina put up 24 points in the fourth quarter.
24 unanswered points.
They outscored LSU 24-14. Turned a 4-point deficit into a 6-point win.
Nice.
Well, look on the bright side.
You see Joy Reid with them. What?
Joy Reid with what?
Look in the chat.
All right, hold on, wait a minute.
All right. Joy Reid, the Moms of Liberty Lady.
Oh yeah. Actually, I did hear about that.
Do I want to know?
Unfortunately, you do because you have grandchildren.
Yeah. I'm listening.
Apparently, Joe Reid thinks it's okay for your grandchildren to read books that have things talking about strap-ons. Strap-ons is in what ladies use to penetrate.
You fool! You fool! You
This
fool!
is not what, this is not what. First of all,
he did what?
Yeah, that too. But then again, why should we take anything they say seriously at face value? You know they're going to say things that's outrageous to shock people.
I haven't taken Joy Ann Reid seriously for over 8 years now. So, what do you expect?
Exactly.
Seeing her recently, if you see her hair recently, all I got to say is, will somebody please tell her to take that damn poodle off her head?
My eyes hurt. Simply put, my eyes hurt.
She's not that attractive, and something about that smile just gives me the creeps.
You makes me want to throw up.
Wait a minute, this woman's. Where is she? Where's she?
I got a funny question for AB.
Mm-hmm.
When you were playing that clip from Dr. Fulmar, why'd you think it would trigger me? I'm just wondering.
I don't know. Good question.
Because I heard you say trigger warning.
I wasn't sure because you were talking about making it illegal when you get married to your wife. Maybe that's why.
Fuck, I'm already married. Fuck him. He wants to be with a white woman. Oops. He wants to be with a white woman too. Oops, did I say that aloud?
Yeah.
Find the lie. Which is what I often say on my program. Find the lie.
Yeah, Joy Ann Reid was like, "What's wrong with reading about a strap-on?" I'm like, okay.
How old is the child in question?
I think 8.
Like AB just said, I am a proud papa. I am a proud grandpapa.
Mm-hmm.
I am a grandpapa, a very proud one. And she wants to say that.
Remember, she's hired by the same network that brought us Tiffany Cross.
Come here.
He did what?
And,
she works. Yep, she works for the same network that brought us Tiffany Cross.
Tiffany Cross-eyed.
Yep. Oh, by the way, if you haven't heard, Tiffany Cross-eyed and Angela Rye with Tomato on the side. Shout out to Professor Black Truth. Got a new podcast with how can I say this?
Say it cleanly. No. Say it truthfully. Say it.
Truthfully, with
come on, let's hear it.
With fun boy Andrew Phillip.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Not to mention she accused Chris Cuomo of some shit.
What is that?
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that.
Was it her or was somebody else?
Actually,
One of them.
no, you had it right, Neighbor. And actually, somebody play that one more time.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Now, for context,
Oh no.
she's accusing Chris Cuomo of sexual harassment because he commented on a bikini photo that she posted on Instagram.
Come on!
A what photo? Where?
A bikini photo that she herself posted on Instagram.
She being who once again? Remind me.
Angela Rye, but let's
Tiffany
just
Cross.
on the side.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
I'm gonna hate myself in the morning for this, but AB, do me a quick favor. Don't post the bikini picture, but post a picture of the person in question. And I'm glad I have
a
not.
picture of the person in question, but just look up Angela Rye.
Spell her last name for me, please.
I think it's Raye. I'm not sure.
No, Rye.
Rye.
Like the bread. Angela Rye.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Oh no. And though I'm not gonna bring it, I'm not even gonna try to bring up this picture. Apparently somebody doesn't love Tia Mallory. And
What is that? What the fuck is that?
And I say that because she posted a picture of herself in a thong and
First of all, they're both 45. They're going to be 45 this year.
I'm a guy and my dignity. Watching my team lose wasn't punishment.
Okay,
enough.
I know what's wrong. Hold on a minute. I hit a
And if
button.
you
I
come
should
with
hit a
insurance,
button I
odds
should
are
not
you're
have.
paying for that yourself.
Hold on.
And let's just say no. It's like that side of her she is showing her backside and it's showing her a Lord.
She has a backside.
Not much of a backside, but
Again, she has a backside.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking about Tia, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then I can do this. I bet you there were many times in 14 years that Corey Hardrick said,
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Arlie Emery, may you rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Despite the fact he was what you would call
and Corey finally got a clue when he took one of these.
Come on!
Ow!
Ooh, I'm with BTS. That's a dumb bitch.
I'm sorry. Anytime I hear the kabong, you know what that reminds me of?
What's that?
Jeff Jarrett with swinging the guitar on somebody.
Mm-hmm. Come on!
I sent this
So
sound.
that is, I
sent that sound to Jody.
Yeah. Speaking of, you know what? I remember BGS used to use that clip every once in a while when he was roasting somebody. But here's my question regarding Quick Draw McGraw. Was there ever a time when Baba Louie would hit somebody with a guitar instead?
No.
Oh.
No.
For once, let the sidekick play the guitar.
He would get he would always give him away by calling him Quick Draw instead of El Kabong.
Wow.
Excuse me, El Kabong.
Excuse me, Senior Quick Draw.
Come on!
And the funny thing is like, you know, Baba Louie's a donkey and he's a horse.
Mm-hmm.
What are they trying to say?
Hold on a moment. Like, share, subscribe. Excuse me. Hit the Cash App. It's my birthday.
Yeah. Somebody play Happy Birthday by Stevie Wonder.
I actually got to see Stevie Wonder live once,
Oh, okay.
and ironically, it was for all the butthurt blues that might be in the crowd. Ironically, it was at an Obama rally of all things back in 2008.
Come
Oh, that was cool.
Yes, yes, I was a Democrat at one time, and yes, actually for a day, I actually campaigned for Obama.
I'm
And
the
met
governor, bitch.
and actually met
As did Mrs. E.
and you can look him up. I actually met one of his campaign managers, David Plouffe.
Mm-hmm.
But then AB woke up and screamed out loud,
I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
Oh, not only did I campaign for Obama, I actually took calls for Obama.
"You
And that's when I figured out a call center was not my calling.
I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
Yeah.
And then AB coupled it with,
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Oh, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, in 2008, although most of the time Indiana's Republican state, if I'm not mistaken, in 2008, who won Indiana in 2008? Oh, right, that was Barack Obama. Oops, did I say that out loud?
It is stinky.
But I got people running around talking about, since I'm from Indiana, I shouldn't be speaking on Joe Biden. Oops.
You have every right to say what you want.
I know. I'm just being petty right now.
ladies and gentlemen, let's take a few seconds.
Oh, peace, good brother.
What's up, Art Newstall? Ladies and gentlemen, let's take 30 seconds and think about what AB just said. I had to do that. Oh,
well, I
but
wager 2,500 and say, and the answer is, what is? We should pay these heifers no mind.
Yeah, rest in power to Alex Trebek, man.
Indeed, indeed, love it.
I love that show, man.
Speaking of
Grew
which,
up watching it.
is Wheel of Fortune still running?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
41st year.
Damn.
And
Damn it, man, still doing it. Damn.
Pat said this is his last season.
Pat said
Pat Sajak is retiring after this year.
How old is he now?
76, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good time to walk away, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that show's been on forever since I was a toddler.
Uh-huh. AB, I got a present for you.
What is it?
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
I finally found it.
His heart.
Yeah.
Playoffs? Talking about
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Oh, what is that?
Homer Simpson eating.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
As far as this political cycle goes.
Go! Go!
And
go!
Oh yeah, Trump won New Hampshire. The numbers are actually pretty interesting though, because New Hampshire is an independent primary, so that means Democrats can vote in the Republican primary.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly, 70% of Nikki Haley's votes came from independents and Democrats.
Don't.
And to me, you know what that means to me? The primary is over. Trump's won.
Done. Finito in the sun. Finito in the sun. Oh, good Lord.
South Carolina's probably going to be Nikki Haley's last stand, and she's probably going to lose that too.
Oh, she's going to get trounced.
Before I forget to mention it, because I'm sure they'll mention it that I didn't mention it, but I'm going to mention it anyway. Apparently, Tim Scott, the token from South Carolina, is sucking up to Donald Trump right now.
He said the token from South Carolina. My next 3 words are as follows: find the lie.
Look.
Find the lie. That's all I gotta say.
Nothing Tim Scott does surprises me.
Nor me.
When Tim Scott said that this is a black man now, and don't ever let it be said I don't have smoke for Republicans. When Tim Scott came out and said racism doesn't exist, I wasn't surprised. All you have to do is look up who Tim Scott replaced. That's all you have to do.
Oh,
this guy's got some big ass gums too when he smiles.
Yeah, all you have to do is look up who Tim Scott replaced. Tim Scott replaced Jim DeMint.
Dear
all
Lord.
you got to do is look up that name and look at that dude's face, and that face will tell you everything you need to know about Tim Scott.
And I just looked at it. What the hell?
Jim DeMint?
Jim DeMint. That dude. That's one of the most racist faces. I'm sorry, I can't help it. That's one of the most racist faces I've ever seen in my life. And by the way, he's not a Democrat. He's a Republican.
Don't.
Sorry.
Don't.
But that is one of the most racist faces I've ever seen in my life. So I don't know why black people get shocked when Tim Scott does certain stuff.
Can I say
I'm actually shocked when black people get shocked when Tim Scott does stuff. I'm like, what do you expect? He's a token. He's a tool. To be fair to him, he's done some decent stuff. So he's not a total tool, but I always knew what he was. He's a tool. Get over it.
Sorry.
He has advocated for black men when he can, but I know what Tim Scott is. He's a tool.
He's faking the funk when he advocates for black men, doesn't he?
Yep.
Shit.
Here you go, AB. 32 of them.
Don't.
Yeah.
32 of them. Tim Scott. Here we go.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh yeah, they said Tim Scott came out and said apparently. Let me finish.
There you go.
Yeah, but apparently Tim Scott came out and said that that he loves Trump and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, whatever. What's the big deal? Oh, it sounds like it's raining for one.
Yeah, it's been
Stop
raining.
the cap. That's what I'm gonna say about Mr. Scott. Stop the cap.
It's been raining here for a minute.
But yeah, nothing Tim Scott does shock me. I know
Thank you, Sig. I leave y'all with this.
Stop the cap.
And
Excuse me, bitch.
and the double play to finish it all.
What in the all types of blue hell?
And
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
I mean, that's like being shocked by something Jim Clyburn says.
Dear God.
Every time I see Jim Clyburn, I'm just waiting for him to say, "Come to my sister."
I leave you with this. Wait a minute. I leave y'all with this. This is the democratic process in picking a candidate.
Joker.
Oh, I'll tell you what my favorite line from Jim Clyburn though is before he goes to Snowman. He said when he endorsed when he endorsed Joe Biden in 2020. He says we knows Joe, and Joe knows us. And I always try to remix it. And like translation, he knows Master Joe, and Master Joe knows us. I said,
He did what? He did what? He did what?
Go back and listen to his original endorsement of Joe Biden, and he sounded like an old slave. We knows Joe, and Joe knows us.
He did what?
I gotta go. I gotta take my daughter to work.
All right. See you in the morning.
I love you guys. I'll see you in the morning.
Love you. My best to Jody and the fam.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you. Right.
But yeah, we know Joe, and Joe knows us. Yeah,
This Jim Clyburn character just sounds like he needs to be put in a home.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, then again, there's a lot of people.
I gotta
in
find
Congress
it.
that
I
need to be
actually
put
made
out.
a song. I actually did a remix to the Black National Anthem that we have here. What did I? Oh yeah, lift every voice and sing Jim Clyburn's bootlegging. I gotta look up the rest of the words, but you know.
We all please sing along with the old Negro spiritual.
Mm-hmm. And yes, I can sing. Get over it. I just choose not to.
He can sing. He can sing. I shouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, sometimes when I hear certain politicians talk, it just reminds me of that Bill Bellamy joke about busting a nut.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's better than than you like the peanuts in their teacher,
Blah 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 blah. Yeah. I like to troll people when I'm really pissed off at somebody. That's what I used to troll people. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, I grew up in the choir. One of my talents. Just give me a second, Amber.
Take your time.
Yeah. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicings rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound. I forgot the words to that song, but still.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Sing it, brother, sing it.
Sing a song. Yeah. I've been in choir. I've been singing choir for quite some time, over 20 plus years. So.
And we talking church choir here.
Yeah. Oh, way beyond that. I can read sheet music.
That's cool. Can you play any instruments?
Not right now, but if I had a chance to play one, it'd probably be the drums.
Mm-hmm. All right, good choice. There's a friend of mine. I got.
I can. while I can't play the piano, I could tell what I could tell sometimes where they are on the piano based on the note.
Okay.
I kind of know
Okay,
how
you
to.
listen to notes. Okay, cool. Reminds me of a friend of mine. This guy has a background in IT,
Yeah.
but in his spare time, he likes to play the piano, and and for several years now, he's been part of an all men's choir, and the boy
Mm-hmm.
can sing, especially in that tenor group, because they travel, and he's up in Sweden, so they travel all over the country performing. So you see these young men in tuxedos singing, in
Yeah.
choirs and whatnot. I've seen some of his photos he's posted on Facebook about that. So it's really interesting. Then again, I remember having a conversation with him about music and such, and I remember I shocked him because I
Mm-hmm.
can do that, like this Mongolian throat singing stuff. So it's kind of fun for me. I could sing. I grew up singing as a child, so I did take part in like a couple of choirs and such. But I listen to certain types of sounds, and I will try to emulate that sound or certain types of singing techniques just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes, like this, like the throats, like the Mongolian throat singing, you might hear me go like,
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. It's kind of cool, especially when I heard this group called The Who, not The Who from the UK, but this group called The Who, HU, Mongolian rock metal group that mixes traditional throat singing and stuff. But other music, let's see. There's been like traditional music, Ethiopian Eritrean music I grew up listening to, music from the 70s and 80s. I gotta thank my dad for exposing me to Motown when I was little, because that's the stuff he used to listen to.
Yep. Motown. I've actually done
James
some
Brown.
I've done some classical music. I've done a little bit of everything. I listen to country every now and then, just to get the flow for it.
Best country music was from the 70s and 80s. 90s and shit went commercial.
Yeah. Much like rap, this new generation of rap, I'm not feeling it. Most of the songs on my playlist are like at least 10 years old. Um, I might listen to something Cardi does, but that's about it.
There was some good house tunes in the 2000s, I remember. 90s,
Mhm.
2000, there was some good house tunes, house music. Not techno. I mean, I can't do bass, that maybe British drum and bass. They have some good joints. Garage music, as they call it as well.
Mhm.
That's some good stuff. Like I remember being introduced to a group called the Artful Dodgers. There was Groove Armada, Chemical Brothers. I heard about.
Oh, really?
But
Okay.
there's some good joints. A couple of good joints. I remember Groove Armada had a song called "High," feel good, feel high, feel good. Chemical Brothers, they had like a couple of joints. I remember like what's that one video? There's one song where there's a video. It was like they're in Morocco and such. Basement Jacks had a song called Red Alert, which I loved, especially the sample of the bass on that one.
Mhm.
That was some good stuff. But listen to like bass art. If you ever listen to a bass player just like have a solo,
Mhm.
like Rick James had one that was wicked through the song "Bustin' Out." Louis Johnson, when he played the bass, man, when he got a solo, he got a solo. For Dean White, that dude could play bass. Let's not forget Bootsy Collins.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, Bootsy Collins. We're keeping it funky here. And remember, the name is Bootsy, baby.
I don't really listen to Bootsy, but whatever.
I remember Bootsy and his rubber band. They had a song called "I'd Rather Be With You," and I remember somebody, I don't know, somebody had a hold this one track. It was a performance of Bone Thugs and Harmony with Eazy-E, and Eazy had a cover of that song called "I'd Rather Fuck You" and such.
Oh wow.
Live performance, and the crowd was like, "We love you, Eazy. Yeah, I love you too." That's before he croaked.
Yeah, sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to go see Straight Outta Compton.
I haven't seen it. I don't know if I should see it. I haven't seen. I saw the Biggie Smalls biopic. I never saw the Tupac one though.
I haven't seen that
All
one.
eyes on me. I haven't seen that one. I've not seen the Nina Simone one. You can't have Zoe Saldana play her. No, you gotta have somebody who's somebody better. Zoe Saldana's not black. She's Afro Latina, Puerto Rican, Dominican.
Bless her heart. She's still naked when she come here, but she is who she is. I don't worry about
who she is. Like Gina Torres, who's Cuban. But she's Afro-Cuban, so like she's had to play black roles. Same thing with.
Hey, whatever happened to Laura Velez? You remember her?
Oh yeah, I remember Laura Velez. You might remember I remember her on the show New York Undercover with Malik Yoba and Michael DeLorenzo.
Yep. New York Undercover used to be my favorite show on Fox.
That was a good show. You had NYPD Blues. I remember there was also Law and Order, the original Law and Order. Then SVU came along.
Yeah, SVU's still on.
Yeah.
All these years later, Munch passed away last year. That broke my heart.
Yeah, well, he was
old, I know, but still.
He left the show, remember? Because his character retired from the show.
Yeah. He retired years before he passed, but
yeah, the show was he was written off the show. Who else?
He was a fun character.
Yeah, Chris Maloney. I remember he left early in the show.
Yeah,
we went up. Chris Maloney. A lot of people forget he played Casey Jones back in the '90s in the Ninja Turtle movies. Back when he had a full head of hair. In like first and the third movie. Man, that was interesting. I forgot that was him.
Wait, that was Chris Maloney? Damn, really?
Christopher Maloney, when he had a full head of hair. As Casey Jones.
I would never got looking at his haircut now, I would have never thought that. He came back, didn't he?
He did come back, yeah, for a couple episodes. And he was also involved in there was a series on Netflix he was involved. Where it involves like an imaginary character and such. He's like a PI. He's like unhinged. Looks like a complete mess in that one. But Christopher Maloney, yeah, he's been around. You'd be surprised how many. I mean, if you ever looked at Miami Vice,
so you're getting some history here.
Yeah, if you ever watched Miami Vice, look back at Miami Vice. Look at all the actors and who made cameos in there. So many actors had their start in Miami Vice. You'd be surprised, you see them later. Like, wait, what's his name? Oh, I didn't know they had an appearance. They were in an episode of Vice.
Yep.
A list of who's in Miami Vice. And we're talking about the series from the 80s, folks. We're not talking about the Colin Farrell, Jamie Foxx movie. That was good, man. Not from our age, though. It wasn't meant for our age because we were just kids at the time. We shouldn't have been watching that shit. Who else? Other shows you remember? Like I remember, Night Court. That was kind of good. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. I used to watch Night Court. That was cool.
Yeah, I used to watch Golden Girls, but I preferred Empty Nest.
I didn't get into Golden Girls when I was younger, but as when I became an adult and rewatched them, I was like, damn, these chicks were doing a lot of like damn, these chicks were getting it in. Especially
they were getting it in, but the show Empty Nest was a spinoff of that show. You know, and that was a good show as well. I like that show indeed. I mean,
Yeah.
what's her name?
I hate to say it, but my favorite Golden Girl was Blanche because she was a hoe.
No, we knew Blanche was a hoe. We just didn't
Blanche
know.
was a
We
hoe,
just
but
didn't
she was
know
my
what the
favorite
term. We just didn't
character
know
in
the
the whole
term.
show. God
We
rest her
know what
soul.
she was, but we just didn't know. We didn't know what the term was. Nobody knew what the term hoe was until we got older.
Mm-hmm. And like Blanche Blanche may have been a hoe, but she was my favorite character on the Golden Girls.
Well, mine was Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
She always had some snappy remarks and everything.
Yeah, them
Of
shows are
course,
actually.
they said that she developed dementia in the beginning at some time in the show.
Oh, really?
She showed the telltale. Yeah, she suffers, I think it was dementia, Alzheimer's, some form of it, and that took her
Well,
life, and
sorry
that's
to
when
hear
she
that.
died too. Oh yeah, B. Arthur said that we didn't realize in hindsight she realized when she started forgetting her lines and shit, we didn't realize that was the telltale signs of early onset of it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
B.
But then
Arthur was
again,
good in it too. I like B. Arthur. She was good in it too. So
yeah, as a character Rose, but let's not forget Betty White.
yeah. Ooh, I thought Betty White was gonna make 100. She did. She almost made it.
She almost did, but hey, she didn't care. She didn't care. She was like, hey, if I go, I'll go. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was a good show, but I remember Estelle Getty, who played Sophia, she would end up on Empty Nest in the final couple
Mm-hmm.
seasons and whatnot, and she was kind of quick. She was quite as witty in that show as well. But let's not forget Marsha Warfield
Mm-hmm.
from Night Court. She ended up on the show Empty Nest as a fellow doctor, and her jokes and everything, her wit was kind of was kind of cool. But it was an interesting show. Those were interesting shows.
Yeah, they don't make good TV
Anyway,
like that anymore.
nah. Then again, I like black shows like Family Matters, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Family Matters was a great show, man. That was a good show.
Yes, it was.
A
I still watch
positive
clips of that
male
on
role.
TikTok. I still watch clips of that on TikTok.
Yeah, it wasn't just because of Steve Urkel. A lot of people forget Reginald Bell Johnson played a great character in that show.
Oh yeah, Carl
Winslow, the father. And they talked about some serious issues right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like they talked about DWB and the fact that Darius mentioned his father was a cop, and they just roughed him up, and Carl went and visited. It paid the cops, the arresting officers a visit.
I think her name's Michelle Thomas. God rest her soul. Myra.
Myra, God rest her soul.
Yeah, that broke my heart when I heard she passed away, man.
She did Darius McCrary in what's his name? The one who plays Eddie Winslow. What's his name? Darius McCrary was his name. Yeah, they were in a relationship when she passed.
Oh wow. But yeah,
she was like survive. It was like he was by her side when she passed.
And I'm sorry,
she was good friends with Jaleel White at the time, huh?
I can say it now with a straight face. She was hotter than Laura. I'm sorry.
Oh hell yeah! Despite being shorter.
I know the main plot of the show was Steve sipping for Laura, but Myra was way harder than Laura. I would take Myra like, bye Laura, I'm out.
Especially when you saw
here, I made you stepfather. I'm out. I'm out. About Myra's mind. Shoot. Call it a day.
Shit. I remember was it like
But yeah. You there, Neighbor?
One episode. Huh? One episode I remember. It was You still here? I'm still here.
Can't hear Neighbor.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Neighbor,
Put a one in the chat. You hang on. Let me check out. I'll come back.
Oh shoot.
Titan says he can hear me. Everybody can hear me, but can anybody hear AB? AB? He'll be right back, folks. Just give him a minute. Because he stepped out and stepped back in. He's got to check the settings. AB was good. Yeah, you're right, Titan. He was good, but he couldn't hear me for some reason. Welcome back. AB?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, good. Yeah, it was probably on your end. That's cool.
Yeah, I just came out and came back in and see what happened. You know. But yeah, what were we talking about?
There was this one episode I remember of Family Matters. It was a later episode.
Okay.
Something was going on. Now, Myra and Steve has some kind of issue.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he upset her for some reason. And then he got word that she went to a convent, to a nunnery.
Mm-hmm.
And he thought the worst of it. So the next thing you know, he went to Eddie and Weird Waldo and asked them if they could help him try to sneak into that nunnery and try to stop her because they thought she was going to become a nun or something like that because she was so heartbroken.
Mm-hmm.
So the three of them dressed as nuns go in, try to infiltrate in there. Unbeknownst to them, Myra had a reason to go there because she has an aunt who is a nun who at that convent. Who's a member of that convent. So she comes to visit her and ask her for advice every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And when the boys got discovered, it was just insane, especially some of the shit they were doing. Because like there was this one scene where the nuns were doing aerobics, and they had to take part, and that's when they all got caught. That's when their cover was blown. It wasn't until Myra shows up that she had to save them and when she realized why Steve was there, she was like, "You really care that much about me?
Mm-hmm.
You thought I'd come here because I was going to become a nun? No, my aunt Monica is a nun here. I come visit her, or ask her for advice every now and then."
Hmm.
But she forgave him. But Steve, just thought the worst.
Yeah.
He thought he had broke her heart, and she decided to become a nun after that. I'm like, no. But they reconciled after that.
Yeah.
Hell.
Yeah. Family Matters was a good show.
Yeah. By the way, people forget also. Laura had a friend named Maxine.
Yep, I remember Maxine. Cute
Maxine and Weird Waldo were together for a while.
Mm-hmm. Waldo
That was interesting. Waldo was funny, but there was another guy, Weasel, who was another friend of theirs.
Mm-hmm.
But talking about people who love each other, how about Grandma Winslow?
Mm-hmm.
Estelle. Especially when she like remarried and such.
Oh yeah.
You had to have issues in there. Yeah, Fletcher was his name.
God rest her soul too.
God rest her soul. She was. And Harriet's sister Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened to her?
She left the show. Her and her son Richie come back and would come back to the show every now and then, but she left the show for one reason or another. I never got the gist.
No, I thought Richie was staying with them. I thought in the show Richie stayed with her. But then again, remember the other daughter, played by Kelly Foxworth. Whatever happened to her?
Yeah.
I know what happened to her, but I mean, how did she get killed off the show?
They said she just went up in her room and you never saw her again.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm sorry that
I'm sorry
that all that happened to her afterwards, but People gotta live their lives.
Yeah, there's some tragedies. That's why you didn't see her at the reunions.
Mm-hmm.
That was just tragic.
Yeah. I'll tell you another show I used to watch all the time was a guilty pleasure of mine. Married with Children.
Ah, that was a good one.
Al Bundy, Peggy Bundy. You know, the Darcys. Well, excuse
Ed
me.
O'Neill,
Excuse me.
Casey
Rose,
Cole.
the Darcys.
Yeah.
That was a funny ass show to me.
It was a funny show. It had its purpose, and it,
I should have known it was written by a black man. That's why the show was so funny.
Was it?
Yes. In fact, Married with Children was supposed to be black people, but they changed it to white people. But the interesting thing is, with Ed O'Neill, the guy that plays Al Bundy, originally tried out for the role. He's like, man, that sounds like my uncle. This dude sounds like my uncle.
I mean, that show, Married with Children, Roseanne, as Mr. Z would mention, they were a reflection of Middle America at the time.
Yes.
It wasn't. I mean, it was because remember, going into the 80s and the 90s, things were rough.
Mm-hmm.
Things were getting pretty rough for a lot of people. It was, but at least they were like Roseanne was serious to an extent. They talked about some serious issues.
Yeah, I couldn't get into Roseanne as much, but I got into Married with Children.
Married with Children was good. I mean, I remember another show. Donald Faison was originally in the show. Hang on, let me find the name of that show. Donald Faison.
I still love seeing the theme song of that show. Love and marriage, go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, brother, you can't find one without the other. Love and marriage, love and marriage. But yeah, that was a fun show. Rest in power to Buck the dog, and Lucky probably did too now.
Who?
Buck the dog.
Oh, the dog, yeah. Hang on, I gotta find Blazing Saddles. Because Cleavon Little, I gotta find.
Mm-hmm.
Because Cleavon Little, most people remember. Where's that show?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta find the TV show. I'm looking for. There was a TV show I remember he replaced him. Yeah, he replaced Frankie Faison. There was a show called True Colors.
Yeah, I never watched it.
It was set in Baltimore. Frankie Faison plays a widowed who marries a white woman, and they have a blended family. Him, his two sons, his bride to be brings her daughter and her mother. And it was a blended interracial family, set in Baltimore.
Yeah, I never heard of it, but okay.
It only ran for 2 seasons. And what's his name? Cleavon Little replaced Frankie Faison as the father.
Mm-hmm.
Ronald Freeman was his name. And this is for Cleavon and Little was away. Ouch, colon cancer. October 22nd, 1992.
Ouch.
That's what claimed Chadwick Boseman did, didn't it?
I'm not sure.
I think it was colorectal cancer. I think it was. Hang on.
It was some kind of cancer, but I don't remember what he passed from. I just know that the second movie wasn't hitting on nothing.
Don't get me started on that second movie. I haven't seen it. Not sure if I want to.
It's watchable. Yeah, Disney Plus. Yeah, Disney Plus. Go on and watch it.
Yeah. Oh, in 2016, he was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer. Eventually progressed to stage 4 by 2020. He never spoke publicly about it.
Mm-hmm.
And throughout this was 2016, so the whole time he was like, his wife is head of this thing.
Wakanda Forever is not the worst Marvel movie I've ever seen, but you know. Wakanda Forever is not the worst Marvel movie I've ever seen, but you know.
It is what it is. Yeah, it was colon cancer that took Chadwick Boseman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he married his wife just in secret before he died. Wow. This is why people should get tested early. Sorry for bringing down the mood, but some of this stuff needs to be said.
I remember. Like, share, subscribe, hit the Cash App, support the show. It's my birthday today, so if you're so inclined, hit the Cash App.
Yeah, just I don't know, just cancer stuff, death. You know, that kind of bothers me because I remember 2018, I lost a friend to like stomach cancer and shit.
Well, I actually lost my uncle to the same cancer Snowman has.
Pancreatic?
Yes.
Ouch.
Yeah. That was rough too, man. It took me a day to even comprehend that he was gone.
Were you close to him?
Yeah.
One of your favorite uncles?
Despite our differences, yeah.
Yeah.
It took, like I said, it took me a day to really just comprehend that he was gone.
I remember losing two uncles in 2003, 3 months apart, a couple months apart.
Mm-hmm.
And then like 4 months after that, I would lose a third one. And that took a toll. And they're all on my dad's side. And that took a toll on my family. And I remember my grandmother was kind of shaking up about it. And she got a little overprotective about me and my brother. And we're in our early 20s. You know, I was like,
yeah.
21 at the time. I was 21 years old at the time. And 03 was a rough year for a lot of us, you know, just finding out the passings, not to mention a lot of families had to come to terms with loss of sons and daughters from the previous wars that we had to deal with and shit. So yeah, that was heartbreaking.
I remember 03, the pastor that baptized me passed away. That was rough.
How did he die?
Old age. He was 91.
Oh, he died. He lived a long life.
Yeah, born in 1912.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's hard to believe.
Years.
It's hard to believe it's been over 20 years since we put him to rest.
I lost my grandmother last March, and she lived to be 95.
Hmm. Yeah, my grandmother lived to be 94. I lost her in at the tail end of 2019, right after Christmas.
Yeah. But this is supposed to be a good day, so we should be feeling good, right?
Yep.
Never forget those who passed, but be thankful we still alive.
Hmm.
Ah.
Yeah.
Times like this, I think about something one modern day philosopher, Johnny Witherspoon, once explained to us. He didn't have to say it, but it was a running gag from the Friday movies. And I realized this:
Hmm.
no matter how shitty of a day you having, things look a whole lot better after you take a good long shit.
Oh boy. Yeah, man, he rests in power too, John Witherspoon.
Yeah, boy. Oh, sorry, too nasty for everybody. My apologies.
Mm.
But you get the joke. But you get the point right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anybody go in that bathroom for 40 to 45 minutes? I forget the time. He said
45, 35, 45 minutes. I
35,
remember the
45
second
minutes.
one. I remember the second one. You remember, he's like, he goes
So he's
to
like,
like
oh
one of
Lord.
the. No. Stay, wait, stay. What you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Mr. Jones. What's going on with you, man? Oh, I just moved out. The neighborhood's getting crazy and shit. I said, okay. Hey, don't go in there for the next 35, 45 minutes, will you? Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh Lord, Steve.
I knew I should eat that burrito. But, yeah, John Witherspoon was funny as
Oh,
hell.
I ate too much hot sauce. Hey, there times when I come out the bathroom, I'm like, oh man, I feel good, man. I feel like I'm 300 pounds lighter than Lizzo.
Mm. Yeah, I gotta go back and watch Boondocks, the Boondocks episodes. I haven't watched all of them yet.
Oh man, I ain't seen the Boondocks in a while, man. I
Remember that
binge watched
episode where
all three seasons.
we actually found
Huh?
out what's her name's origin? What's that dude's name? Uncle Ruckus' origins.
It was something out of the color purple.
Huh?
It was something out of the color purple and Benjamin Button.
Yeah, I still gotta watch that episode where they act like Dr. King was still alive, and he said, "Would you Negroes please shut the hell up?" I was like, I was dying for that when I saw that.
I remember, but let's not forget, it was all a dream.
Mm-hmm.
That Huey dreamed of at the
Mm-hmm.
end. Oh wait, I just said it like Biggie Smalls. It was all a dream. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
baby. So they were thinking, but remember, like the end, he said, "I'm tired of this shit. I'm going to Canada."
Mm-hmm.
And died, and then that. But the Gangs Delicious episodes were funny. Exposed a lot of stuff. Like remember the Tyler Perry parodies with Granddad going, "At least I've got Jesus."
Oh
What the
Lord.
hell? The Gangs Delicious episodes, the ones with Thugnificent. My
Mm-hmm.
favorite one was like when like Riley got his chain was trying to get his chain back from Butch Magnum, and when Butch Magnum hit what's his face in the knee, and that was Busta Rhymes. Oh, oh, my motherfucking leg. Oh God. Oh, somebody call it.
Mm-hmm.
911. Buster is a funny motherfucker. I'll tell you that much. That boy can do impressions like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Remember Riley playing basketball, or like when Riley went, got involved in the hustle with what was it? Now cookies with chocolates and such with candy bars.
Mm-hmm.
That episode was good. Or like when they try to kidnap Oprah and end up kidnapping Bill Cosby.
Oh Lord.
That was a good portrayal of Bill Cosby, I'll admit. What was the favorite episode of yours, other than the Uncle Ruckus origin stories?
Can't think of one right now.
Do you remember the episode?
Where Uncle Ruckus is fit? You get to see Uncle Ruckus' father and shit. How much of a mean bastard he was.
Yeah, that was his origin story. And he met his remember his two brothers, Daryl and Darrell.
Yeah.
Both of them married white women.
Right. Yeah, his mother had blonde wig and shit.
And he always was missing that eye.
Mm-hmm.
Who remembers the episode where Riley, got in trouble? A teacher was in trouble for calling him the N-word. And he tried to explain, I didn't say nigger, I said nigga. And the preacher who was trying to represent them, the civil rights leader, that was portrayed by CeeLo Green.
Mm-hmm.
Ronald Goodlove. And then you had the Ann Coulter or character, and the portrayals of both of them, how they are on camera, behind the scenes.
My favorite political cunt.
Yeah. Nobody says she's a.
Let's not get twisted. She is a cunt, but she's my favorite political cunt.
She's in her 60s now.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures of her in her youth, and she was like a plain Jane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She came out and said some racist shit about Nikki Haley. Like, there's my political cunt. I was wondering where you was at.
Well, she goes say some wild shit like that, but then again, it's like nobody really takes her seriously like that. We all know she a Knight Rider.
Yeah, that's her business.
She's more of a Knight Rider than David Hasselhoff.
Bill Carter was a Knight Rider too, but nobody talks about that. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Who?
Bull Connor.
Oh, okay. Never heard of that person.
Police chief.
Oh. Yikes.
He had black children. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Oh.
So George Washington probably did too. Just haven't heard about it. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Hey, AB, don't be stealing Mrs. Z's taglines.
Oh.
Don't be stealing Mrs. Z's catchphrase, but then again, he be stealing everybody else's catchphrases, so go have at it. And he admits he be stealing that shit. He likes it when we drop coasters. I'm stealing that shit. I'm stealing that shit. I'm like, you don't need to steal that shit. You can have it.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell are you? You're like, I need money, and how high? You gotta be stealing. What? You're not supposed to be stealing from us. Shit. Oh, Dre's up. Hey, Dre, hit the link. Why don't you come join us?
Yeah, let me put the link back in the chat.
Let's see, 14 watching, 26 likes.
Mm-hmm.
This is good. So, any plans for this year?
Just build my channel, really.
Huh?
Build my channel and hopefully get another laptop.
All in due time, fam. What's the problem with? What's the problem with the laptop?
It won't even
Had to get
turn
a new
on
one,
now.
or huh?
It's not. It won't even turn on now. So
Oh, it's probably past its warranty and shit.
yeah.
That explains it. Yeah, these things are not built to last. Yeah.
But other good news. I'm less than 20 away from a 1K.
Yeah.
I'm at 982.
982. You got about, you need 18 more.
Yep.
18 more subs and one. You got a G in 1K. Oh man. Excuse me, I'm just dealing with some weird pain in my back.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm learning about 40. You wake up with weird pains. You wake up like, I don't want to get up. I don't think I've ever hit that snooze button as much as I have since I've been alive. Like, do
Yeah,
I
but
have
then
to
again,
get
you got your all your issue, your medical things, and that's taking a toll on you, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
it's not easy.
You can't miss to get them two big old needles in your arm every day. Yes, they do hurt.
Yeah. They take a toll on you. I mean, lately I've been dealing with weird abdominal pain for the last year. 2 trips to the ER that didn't help much.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was just constipation, but then I'm starting to think it's not. It's something else. But
You know, to get that checked out.
yeah, I gotta go. I'm going to see the doctor on next Tuesday.
Good.
Man, I'm long overdue for a colonoscopy. I tell that much.
Oh, don't remind me. But I haven't had that done yet. I need to have it done.
Oh, I had one at 28. Wasn't a bad experience for me. I remember watching on the monitor the whole thing and asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, gonna shut down a little bit and look to see what else is going on in this crazy
yeah, Mr. Z, I think we're still
cycle.
streaming a while ago. I think he's done. Mr. Z.
Oh, okay. What was he talking about?
I was responding to something by Jason Black.
Oh, I don't really watch. I'll watch his Saturday and Sunday show, but I don't really care for the business.
I don't really bother with him. I mean, sometimes I listen to Professor Black too, but Jason Black, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Something about him, and something.
Yeah, I listen to. I usually listen to Truth every day, but I don't necessarily care for Jason Black, the business channel.
Yeah.
That's probably Andre.
I remember General Tito's parody of him.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool, but there was a rich first saying we said, "Hey, look who's here."
What's good? Happy birthday, AB.
All right, just turned 41.
Official old Negro status.
Yeah, I'm old nigga.
What's good, Dre?
About to go in here and grab on some leftovers and go to bed, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna come up, just fucking, like sitting there for like a good half an hour trying to figure some shit to order.
Oh, okay.
What you feeding for?
I don't even know, man. Like with fucking Uber Eats and shit, like there's so much shit to choose from.
Yes, you're swamped with decisions. I know it's hard. Hey, by the way, AB.
Yeah.
I was checking out Bandai Namco's YouTube channel. Bandai Namco America was a subsidiary channel.
Mm-hmm.
and they had and like was it like they had a stream, they had a live stream involving the New Day, counting down like the launch of Tekken 8.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty
Yeah,
cool
I
to check
figured it
out.
was about Tekken 8. Yeah.
Yeah, they were well, they were in Gears 5, weren't they?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they were on Gears 5, but you also have Batista, who got to be whose appearance as a skin, the main character. But
Yeah, what you were talking about earlier, AB, about you being close to 1,000 subs, like I'm like I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming like once you hit 1,000, you're probably eligible for monetization because I know you be getting views on Coliseum and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Your watch hours are probably up there.
Yeah, I got about 26,000 watch hours the last month.
Damn. Yeah, you definitely that's automatic monetization.
And actually, that's down because it was up to like 80 something.
When I looked it up, it was like
982
4,000, and it's like 4,000 in a year. So yeah, you're well past that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still got to do a short on the brick lady. She got arrested.
All I'm gonna say is, thank God the bitch is Somali. That's all I'm gonna say about it. You know, it's just was an Ethiopian chick. Y'all be looking at me sideways and shit.
I don't remember who was saying it, but I'm pretty sure someone was saying on Park Panel that she got bail, like the day after she got arrested, or she turned herself in.
I wouldn't be surprised if she posted bail for that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she did.
But that might have been conditional bail because they probably put conditions on her bail.
Yeah, she had to turn over her passport, so there was conditions on her bail.
Was she a U.S. citizen?
Huh?
Is she a U.S. citizen?
I'm not sure. But I know they said they made her turn over her passport, so she ain't going nowhere.
Unless she's a dual citizen. I know Somalia accepts dual citizenship.
Mm-hmm.
So
she may not be a dual citizen she may not be a dual citizen for long, based on what she's been doing.
I don't think. Wait, I don't think it's such a. That would be. I don't think she's. That would. I don't think that's a crime which have her U.S. citizenship stripped. If she is a U.S. citizen, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it would. I don't think it would automatically subject her to deportation.
I mean, they should for a situation like that because you had a GoFundMe claiming that you got fucking hit with a brick, right?
Yeah, that's fraud. That doesn't constitute
It's not even just the fact that it's fraud. It's like what kind of fraud it was, Like that's pretty fucked up what she did.
Yeah. She wouldn't want to go back anyway. I've seen pictures of this chick. I've seen, she's, you got neck tattoos and such. You got a tat on your neck and everything. You ain't letting you back in.
Yeah.
And you don't want to go back, especially all the shit that's going on over there.
Well, if she goes back, she's done for, but that's her problem, though.
Oh, yeah, she's done for real. It's not stable unless she's from the north or something like shit like that. Or maybe she's not from within Somalia because you have ethnic Somalis outside of Somalia, like in neighboring Ethiopia and northern Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on which clan her family is from.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, AB. I forgot to say. I noticed earlier in the chat, MOT stopped by to tell you happy birthday. I don't know if you've seen that.
I saw it.
A lot of people saying happy birthday, happy for the woman.
I see a lot of stuff in the chat. I just don't say nothing.
I'm surprised he popped up to say it though. But I don't know.
Yeah, you can't. You can't worry about stuff like that. You see a lot of stuff. You ever become a content creator, you see a lot of stuff. You don't have to address everything. You just learn to ignore it. Keep it moving.
Yeah. Yo, I got a break. I'll talk to you guys another time.
Yeah, I'm
AB,
about to.
thanks for having me up.
Yeah, I'm about to shut the stream down. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be on tomorrow because Art's going tomorrow. But
All
thank
right.
y'all for coming through. This
Peace.
is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace. Yo, this is AB Media 83. Want to support the channel? Hit the Cash App. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Also, be sure to hit that bell notification so you can be notified the next time I upload a live stream or video. And always remember, keep it grinding, keep it pushing, keep it moving. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace.